Shalom. All praises to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushai. Bahashim Mochar Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Well, peace, blessings, salutation to you, hopeful elect out there doing this work throughout the four corners, doing this thing in truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings to you. I want to do this video basically because at a camp I came across a very weird, proud Edomite, and he pushed a couple things. And by his countenance, you could tell that he was just basically living life of the average elderly so-called white man with no worries, well off. And the brothers was dealing with him, and he was just showing how he actually called himself the devil, but he was showing himself that he's an Edomite, and he loved money. That's what he said. Money is God. So, and we brought this scripture out. I'm gonna read it. Proverbs 8:11. It says, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all of the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions." So, wisdom's better than, wisdom in the scriptures, wisdom, period, law, statutes, and commandment, knowing this Bible, everything that comes with it is better than money, because anyways, the Lord tells you that he deals with the meek, of the earth. He's dealing with the meek of the earth. He's dealing with the lowly. So he's not dealing with any, well, there's some believers who has money. There are some men of the Lord who have money. But the majority of the time, you're not going to see men of the Lord with being billionaires and millionaires, okay? So, hey, it's much better than this worldly stuff. And it says, verse 13, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. So, the fear of the Lord, which Edomites don't have, so-called white people lack totally. There's not in them. They hate evil. They love to be prideful. They're arrogant as it all get out. They have evil ways for sure, and they have a forward mouth. And the Lord hates them. I believe it's a scripture that 7 things that the Lord hates. Esau fits every Esau, the so-called white man. His whole nation, prideful. They're evil. He agreed with abortions, and who knows who he really, what's his occupation, and what, if he's a Khazar or not, but, he's a devil, that's for sure. He's a devil, man. Like, Esau, all of them. It's just a fact, man. It's just true. Verse 14, counsel in mind and sound wisdom I am understanding, I have strength. So, hey, man, we got the strength to tell Esau, man, you're going into slavery. We got the fortitude to tell these Edomites off. But not only one Edomite came trying to frolic and gravitate to the man of the Lord, but there was 2 Edomites. You see, this one walked through the street, okay, with his hands up, stopping traffic. Just the Lord's gonna show you how Esau operates, and that's giving you, the indicator who he is, man. And then you take that and you point it out like, okay, that's the devil. And after you point out the devil, you know how to operate with his ass, okay? The scriptures say never trust thine enemy. And Esau and these other nations, they're definitely our enemy. Esau was our enemy, and in the womb with Rebekah, Jacob and Esau were fighting, scrapping, wrestling. So, hey, we didn't get along, like brothers. You see brothers that's growing up in the same household, a lot of times they fight, okay? A lot of times, under the curses, you see, we that evil eye. But Esau's our wicked twin brother. He's forsaken the promise. You know, he he forsaken the Lord. You know, he 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 don't even love himself. So this is Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Thy pomp meaning thy pompous attitude, that high-minded nose in the air. I'm better than you. You're lower than me. You're subhuman. I'm superior to you niggers. That type of spirit. It says, in the noise of thy vowels, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. So come, man. Your pomp is going to be brought down. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down from the ground, which dost weaken the nation? So Esau, at one point in time, he wasn't in rulership. People like to think Esau was in rulership forever, and he was always in power. This, that, and the third. There's a one point in time we ruled for 1,000 years. Esau wasn't, in rulership. We were under considered the Moors, okay, which Israelites under a different philosophy. And Esau was ran into the caves. Esau was driven into the caves. Driven into the Caucasus Mountains in Russia. It's not talking about, Esau, the devil wasn't fighting in heaven, and they were scrapping it out and duking it out. Esau, Esau, or Esau was being bad. Wasn't Esau the devil? The devil wasn't, get kicked out of heaven because he wasn't obeying the Most High and God, and so he got kicked out. Like people like to put like Christian church and things of that nature, but and you actually have a TV show called Lucifer, which people love for some reason. I don't like it. Me personally, I watched the first episode. It was stupid, but it was Edomite, being wicked. So that's his nature, and he shows you that on highways and the byways, Esau be showing you he's a devil. That he doesn't believe in higher. Well, he might say it, but you pull it out of him. You start breaking him down. He don't believe in the Bible like that. Okay, yeah, that's going into him making himself like the Most High by going into the atmosphere and things of that nature. That's another key indicator. And I had this word real quick that came to mind: arrogancy. Arrogancy, which Esau has. I wish they would have a speaker so I can press it, but arrogancy, arrogance. That's what it's going into. The definition of arrogancy: the state of acting superior or self-important in an offensive manner. So I've been around hella Edomites here. man, and they got that pride. Young ones and old ones. They fit this description. It says a student who con, constantly taunts others for being less intelligent than herself is an example of someone displaying arrogancy. It says herself, but himself, I don't know. But anyways, regardless, the women, Edomite women are proud too. Okay, and they always, put out that, so-called black people, Israelites, their brain are smaller, they're less intelligent, they're less in numbers, they're less. That's what Esau likes to push, man. So he has an arrogancy about him, pomp. It's going to be brought down. You can't see it now because we in garments and we reading out the scriptures, but the Lord's going to set up a standard here on the planet Earth, man. You ain't going to have nothing to say. You see? You ain't going to have nothing to say when the Lord puts the spirit on his men. Through the spirit and power, Yahbashim Yashai, man. Hey, Lord willing, that was edifying. All praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Ruchakadash, Barakdah, double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings, salutations to you. Hopefully, like Akim doing his work throughout the four corners of the planet Earth, doing it in truth and sincerity. Hey, keep pushing. Until next time, Shalom.